Now, Ton Productions and the Oil Palace present a scheduled 12-round bout for the USBA Junior Lightweight Championship. In the blue corner this afternoon is the challenger, a former world and USBA title holder. His record stands at 20-2 with 14 knockouts. From Las Vegas, Nevada, and weighing in at 130 pounds, Roger Mayweather. And in the red corner this afternoon is the current champion. He's unbeaten in his first 20 fights so far, 20-0 and 18 knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, from Washington, D.C., and weighing in at 130 pounds, the current USBA Junior Lightweight Champion, Kenny Baysmore.
And the referee, Spider Bynum, will bring the two fighters together under the Texas Boxing Commission. Scoring is on the 10-point must system, handled by the three judges, Dicky Cole, Barry Yates, and Dave McCullough. As you look at the intent of the tape, the slight reach advantage for Mayweather. Get the idea that Baysmore and Mayweather were not too interested in what the referee Bynum had to say. Hey, there is a mandatory 8 count, no standing 8. Only the referee can stop the fight. The bell cannot save the fighter except in the final round, and no 3 knockdown rule in effect. Remember, Mayweather is usually a fast starter, although that was not the case against Rocky Lockridge last February.
He was a fast finisher.
Yes. In fact, Lou Duva in the corner of Lockridge had noticed a lack of perspiration on Mayweather's body, and he told Rocky to go right at him, which he certainly did.
Yeah, he aimed a very hard punch at his shoulder and hit his chin instead and knocked him out.
Scheduled for 12. Let's go. We are live from Tyler, Texas. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Ferdy Pacheco. Mayweather in the black and Baysmore in the blue.
Baysmore starts out by eating a jab. That's unusual. Baysmore in all his other fights has been very fast and more rapid reflexes than the person he fought. In this case, Mayweather starting off very sharp with a jab. Very sharp.
Kenny Baysmore is very quick, has quick feet, very classy boxer, slips punches well, and he is tall for a junior lightweight at 5'9".
The question here is going to be his chin. His last fight, Taylor put him down twice. He got up to win. Of course, that's the mark of a good fighter. But with a guy that can bang like Mayweather, it's going to be a big question. There he goes.
Good right hand, and Baysmore pulled it off. Baysmore came back with the right.
Baymore's got a long way to go to survive. He's just tasting some real hammering shots. Roger Mayweather, remember, Mayweather's a champion that can punch, an ex-champion to be true, but he can punch.
And Baysmore's legs are going here in the first round.
Baysmore showing a lot of amateur. That's what happens when you get a big record, but you fight nobodies. Mayweather is really down to being a pro here, triggering off hard combinations. A stuffed jab, a tough jab, which is dominating Baysmore.
See the time left in round 1. You get the idea. It's been a very long first round for Kent Baysmore.
And it's not over. This round's got a long way to go. The ex-champion looking to drop that right hand. He's got dynamite. Has Mayweather in the right hand. Baysmore does not know how to avoid it. There it was again.
Short right delivered by Baysmore. As you see, under 50 seconds left in this first round, and Mayweather able to pull Baysmore around the ring.
Experience over inexperience is what you're seeing, Marvin. Confidence and experience. Good right hand by Baysmore, but it did not seem to affect.
And the referee, Spider Bynum, told Baysmore, don't get on the break. It was not a clean break.
Boy, has he got a lot of listening to do in the corner if he makes it to the corner. They better tell him how to adjust to that right hand, or it's going to be all over. Mayweather has found pay dirt.
Final second of this first round. We'll be back here in Tyler, Texas in just a moment. That big right hand by Mayweather that rocked Baysmore, who was able to recover, but a clear-cut, solid first round for Roger Mayweather.
And in the corner, if you're wondering what they told him, they said, move side to side, get away from that right hand. Don't you see it coming? Don't stand in front of him. That's what you call a primitive blitz. He blitzed his knees. Look at the sharpness of Mayweather. Mayweather knows he's got this kid with a right hand if he can just land it. And he comes back with a hook after the right hand like all great fighters do. Mayweather has got to collect himself this round, get a little confidence, put a little battle and a little hurt in Mayweather, or Mayweather is just going to own him.
Roger Mayweather on the comeback trail following the loss to Lockridge. He lost in what was called a controversial decision to Tony Baldassar, but since then he has won 3 straight.
Baysmore doing much better this round because he's moving around. Once he stands in front of him so that combination can fire off. Good try by Baysmore to land a sneak right hand. It did not land.
And we've hit the halfway mark of this second round. Mayweather opening up very strong on Baysmore in round 1.
Baysmore doing much better to neutralize that right hand. He's listening to his corner. He's moving better. He still stands too long right in front of him.
Baymore's biggest win was a surprising third-round knockout of Ruben Munoz. That was last May, and that was on the undercard of Sugar Ray Leonard and Kevin Howard.
Don't forget Baysmore can punch. He's got a big knockout record. Everybody's looking at the firepower of the ex-champion Mayweather, but in truth, Baysmore has a big punch.
But to this point has not been able to load up. He has been made to look awkward by Mayweather. Almost landed.
Right eyebrow of the ex-champion Mayweather is cut. There's a slight trickle of blood coming down. Small. It's almost insignificant right now, but it's only the second round.
Holding behind the head. Holding behind the head, says the referee, Spider Bynum, as we conclude the second round.
Introducing the first affordable.
You get out of his way. Come on, we got him over there. Khalid everything. The word is box, okay? Box. All right. You the man, baby. Be the boss. Be first. You understand?
Adrian Davis, the coach and trainer for Kenny Baysmore, one-time welterweight contender. In fact, Adrian was the Olympic box-off coach. Kenny Baysmore out for round 3, going up against Roger Mayweather, the one-time WBA junior lightweight champion. What does the Fight Doctor scorecard show?
I have it even. I thought Baysmore had that last round on a little tiny edge. He boxed better, he moved better, he neutralized the right hand of Mayweather, and he opened a little cut. The cut now has a big blob of white substance on it. Eddie Aliano, the expert cut man, doing a good job. Oh,
look out! And then he pushes Baysmore down.
And that's as close to a knockdown as you'll ever see. It came within 1/2 inch. His knee came within 1/2 inch of touching the canvas.
And Baysmore looking to hang on. No pushing or pulling it again. Baysmore very quick to strike. Although the referee, Spider Bynum, was looking to break the fighters, there's Sugar Ray Leonard, part of the Kenny Baysmore camp.
And boy, a necessary break for Baysmore. Things were getting rough and dirty. Fighter stopped him to talk to him, and that break helped Baysmore collect himself and get his head back together because he was on the way out again. Baysmore too anxious to...
Right hand, and Baysmore landed hard on his forehead. That's the first knockdown of the bout. And that's it. It's all over. Roger Mayweather celebrating in the face of Kenny Baysmore as he has stopped Baysmore in round 3.
And it was that right hand that he had warmed up with and found pay dirt with in the first round. The over-anxiousness of Baysmore as he came running in to try to neutralize it caused his downfall because he got caught by the right hand.
It appeared as if that break, as you mentioned, would help Baysmore, but Mayweather went right back to the attack and was able to land with the right hand, and the Baysmore landed hard. Looked to be his forehead.
It looked to be that. It was a stunning, hard, sharp blow, catching him coming in. How many times do we see a fighter coming in with disregard, hit by the contra force of a sharp blow, knocking him out? Well, he was certainly knocked out. He got up on reflex, but he couldn't. Again, I can't stress enough inexperienced over experience. Baysmore's a fine boxer who hasn't had the experience in this kind of competition. He lost his head. He came after him. He tried to prove before a national audience what kind of a fighter he was, and he paid the price for that inexperience. Once again, we see you cannot puff up a record and come in to fight a top fighter. Mayweather has been a champion, fought 4 title fights with a great deal of grace, only lost that one to Rocky, and therefore you have to give him a great deal of respect. He fought like a champion. I think he's on the way to fighting for the championship again, and for Baysmore, back to the drawing board and a lot better fighters.
And when we talk fighting for the championship, it could be a rematch with the Rocky Lockers or perhaps the WBC champ Julio Cesar Chavez. This early in round 3.
You can see how amateurish Baysmore is just trying to grab and hold on. He did everything but wrap his legs around him, trying to neutralize the power of the ex-champion Mayweather. Now Mayweather, let us watch as a perfect right hand comes in. That is about as good as you can get. High on the forehead, as you said, temple forehead, and look at the way he's spread out. Once they go face down on the canvas, they very seldom get up.
The unofficial time, 1:28. Round 3. Roger Mayweather on the comeback trail, stopping Kenny Baysmore. And we'll be back to talk with Mayweather.